Okay, so in this one we're going to look at creating a simple quiz. After logging in as a teacher, turn editing on and we'll create a quiz in the quiz section. From the add an activity or resource menu, choose quiz and click add. Okay, the student will see on the course page this name. So let's just call this capital cities. Before they take the quiz, or start the quiz, they'll see this text. So we might say answer all the questions, then click submit all and finish. Good luck. Okay, we go down and there are various options that we have here. You can set a time limit for the quiz. You can open the quiz and close at particular dates if you enable these. You can set expiry dates, etc. Grading, you can, if you've set up categories in your grading, you can put this into a category. Attempts allowed. If this is a quiz where students are learning, you probably want to set it at unlimited, and perhaps if you want to encourage them to take it more often, you can set this as average grade. That's up to you. Question order, as shown on the edit screen, or if you have, say, 10 questions and you want them to randomly be assigned, then you can shuffle them randomly. Obviously, if you want to create a test where it goes from more difficult to most difficult, from easy to most difficult, then you would want as shown on the edit screen. To reduce the strain on your server, it's probably best to have this set as every question. But if you have one audio clip and you want students to choose, say, and you have 5 questions for each audio clip, then you might want every 5 questions, or every whatever number of questions. Okay, the question behavior, shuffle within questions. Each of the options for A, B, C, D will be different for each student. It kind of stops the student being able to look over his shoulder and see someone else's answer. Oh, that person put A, I'll put A too. If students know that that person's A is probably different to your A, then they won't be doing that. How questions behave, deferred feedback, adaptive mode, etc. Adaptive mode is probably a good one for a learning style quiz, because then the students can check each question as they go along. I'll make this an adaptive mode question. However, there are others, deferred feedback, etc. Gives students the option, they have to just continue on. If you go adaptive mode, no penalties, and that's actually what I'll choose here. Adaptive mode, you can get penalties if you change things, but adaptive mode, no penalties, is great for a learning exercise. If you want to find out more information about these different options, click on the question mark here and you get some extra information. Okay, you can give feedback to each of the questions. You can set it so that students can get information immediately after the attempt, etc. And there's further information here, but for the moment we'll just keep going all the way down and click on Save and Display. Okay, so at the moment what we have here is a blank quiz. We want to edit the quiz, so we click on Edit Quiz. Now, the question bank is where the quizzes that we create will go, and they'll go into different categories. So we want to put our quiz question into the default for Teach 2. What kind of question are we going to make? First we click on Create a New Question. And let's do the most basic one, a multiple choice question. Click on that and then click on Next. Now, this question name is important. This is the name that will go into your question bank. If you want to have a big question bank, you'll need to make sure that this name of the question is very clear to you, the teacher, so that you can access it for future reference. So let's call this Capital Cities 1. And what is the capital of Australia? We have a variety of options there. We can choose. Now you can have it so that there are multiple answers. This particular question doesn't lend itself to that, but you can put in the answer here. Okay, here is the answer, the correct answer. You need to give it a grade, 100%. Okay, the others you don't need to give a grade to because they are the wrong answers. Then we go down and give some different options. Okay, we'll go all the way down and click on Save Changes. Now we have created our question. The question is in the bank. It's not yet in the quiz. We have to add it to the quiz, which we can do so by clicking on the arrow. Now the question is in the quiz. We want to give this quiz just maybe a grade of only 1 point, so we save that, and we can preview our question by clicking on the little magnifying glass here. And it will show us what is the capital of Australia. If we click on Canberra, and this is check, this is what I mean by adaptive mode. Okay, and it gives us the answer. Okay, however, we clicked on Sydney and then check again, and we get the incorrect answer. Okay, so that is how you create a very basic quiz.